Good afternoon from historic Howth. It's John here on Saturday. My new regular time slot where I'm going to be doing my tea updates. Now, last week, well, basically since Monday, since we last spoke on Monday, I've been drinking Hawthorn tea every day, and I'll say it's a lovely drink. It's a lovely, tasty drink. Yeah, I haven't had any. Yeah, my heart feels fine. I haven't really noticed any difference there. But one thing I'm going to say about it, you don't get much for your money when you buy the Hawthorn berries. But what I've discovered is that it'll stand a 15-minute brew. Yeah, it can stand a 15-minute brew, and it's a delightful drink. But you can reuse the berries, so if you make a drink, don't throw them away. You can reuse them, and it'll stand another 15-minute brew and be still as delicious and still as efficacious. So I recommend it. And it's more cost effective than you think. Right, now, as promised, today I'm going to be looking at pine needle tea. Now, it's quite interesting, it's pine needle tea. First thing I discovered was it contains 5 times the amount of vitamin C that you'll find in lemons. So that's quite a lot of vitamin C. So I think in countries where you couldn't get any vitamin C producing fruits during the winter, they would always, they are ubiquitous, aren't they, pine trees? You can find them everywhere, but they're an excellent source of vitamin C, and so they prevented a lot of scurvy, particularly in China. But not only that, it's a delicious tasting tea, and good for a number of ailments. It's good for your heart and your mind and your respiratory system. It's just good for everything. It's a delicious tea, and a very useful tea. So I've discovered. So we're going to get the bad boy out. Here it is. We're going to get a nice golden colour, but even from this distance, there's a lovely sweet, fruity kind of smell. Not like pine at all, but a lovely sweet. It's a lovely fruity kind of smell. It's really nice. So this has been freshly, and these are just simply pine needles. You have to be careful. I think there's some poisonous varieties of pine trees, so you've got to be really careful. You can't just go, when Christmas is over, you couldn't, mind you, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? All those pine needles, it takes forever to disappear. But they just seem to be there forever till February. Standing on one in your bare feet. But anyway, let's have a taste. Oh, it's fruity. It's got a lovely fruity taste. Nice mouthfeel. It's gorgeous. I recommend that. So I'm going to be drinking that at least once a day until next Saturday, and I'll let you know what the outcome is. Now, no cheese update today. I haven't done a cheese update because I've stopped getting the cheese in such large quantities. In fact, now I don't feel obliged to buy huge quantities of various cheeses. I'm just getting small amounts of Roquefort, which I find quite delicious. I'm just eating that, but not for the purposes of the old brain. Of the old hearing thing. That's gone by the wayside. Now next week we're going to go quite. Very, very. We're going to be drinking chrysanthemum tea. I'm going to be making we'll drink some chrysanthemum tea, and that's it really. Short and sweet. I decided to not just talk about the tea. So yeah, here we are again. Nice, a little cloudy, but that's all right, I think. It's delicious. It's like, well, you have pine nut pesto, I suppose. Actually, I've got some pine nut butter, like peanut butter. I'm saving to eat later on. So, But yeah, if you're ever, lost in the wilderness, and you've no fruit and you're worried about your vitamin C intake, pine needles. Boil some of them up and you've got it, ready-made sauce. So it's 5 times the amount of vitamin C as in lemons. It's quite fantastic. So if you want to join me next week in my tea adventure, then get yourself some chrysanthemum tea and join me. Until next Saturday, goodbye and thanks for listening.